This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
First, I want to say, and I mean this sincerely, Lenny Acuff is a phenomenal coach, and they've got a great program. So to play as well as we did against that caliber of an opponent was a real blessing. I congratulate them on their season, the way they finished. They were tremendous. Really proud of our group, though, too. I think anytime, and I've said this numerous times here in the last week or two, anytime you have the target on your back or you're the team that's expected to win, it's hard. It's hard to operate, navigate those expectations of others. But our group showed its emotional maturity, and I think tonight was just, or this afternoon was just a reflection of the growth that's occurred in our guys, and all these guys that are sitting to my right have had ebbs and flows in their season. But man, we came together tonight. We were tough out on both ends of the floor. And then lastly, was that environment not phenomenal? That was big time. Like, that's what you dream about when you're a basketball player or when you're in a program. And hats off to Flames Nation. They were tremendous.
Questions for players?
I think the environment got most phenomenal when Darius made those 2 3-pointers in the second half to kind of stop the bleeding a little bit. What was that? How big did you know the first one was, and how much did you want the ball to shoot again the next time down the court?
I think in my mind I was just focused on getting a great shot, whether that was from me or somebody else. Luckily, I just came open on both of those shots, and I feel like, not that we needed to make the shot, but of course you want to make every shot as a player, so I definitely wanted to make those.
Was there some relief, though, in watching the first one go in since they were kind of closing the gap?
Definitely, but as long as we get a great shot, whether the result is a miss or a make, like, I'm okay with the shot attempt.
Caleb, 17 assists for you guys. I noticed on one of them it seemed like you were the ball was somewhere else, and you were signaling Elijah over to set him up for a three, and he came over, caught it, and made it. Where was your communication with each other today?
Yeah, it was big. I actually just said that to Darius, that we had 17 assists. For me, I felt like the parts were moving. I felt like when Scotty or Mayo was coming to set a ball screen, it kept opening up things. I started seeing things down the stretch in the second half of how they were defending. And so I just made an effort for that play to stretch the defense out, give some space so that they'd have to close out on Cuff. He was hot tonight, so it just kept going back to him.
How good was it to see Cuff get going?
Phenomenal. I was so excited for him. He needed that game. He really did. And especially for it to be this high caliber of a game and for him to come out and do what he does, I think his confidence is definitely back.
For all the players, what was it like being in Coach's system and some of the pace and tempo and the defensive focus? What's it like to play in that kind of system?
Yeah, coming in, it was hard. I've been in the system for 5 years now. It was really hard, but once you get to the details and do layers every single day and work on it, it becomes fun when everyone's connected. And that's what it takes. And I thought tonight we were connected for about 40 minutes.
For any of you, how does this feel compared to last year when you won at Lipscomb?
I say the biggest reason why it felt so great is just because of our fans, man. Flames Nation really came out, really supported us the whole game. Just being able to celebrate with them on our home court, that was special for sure.
What did you guys talk about at halftime? You had a 19-point lead. The place was crazy. What did you talk about at halftime to make sure you kind of kept up the intensity?
Yeah. For us, we want to play 40 minutes. We know that 20 minutes of the game doesn't mean anything. You've seen people come back. And for us, it was just we wanted to play with energy and effort to finish the game out. We thought that's what took us over the top.
Scotty, how do you think you guys did on Asajil? I know you still got his numbers, but it seemed like you made it a lot more challenging for him around the paint.
Yeah, I think we did a good job for the most part, just trying to make his shots tough. Like you said, he's a good player. He's gonna get his numbers, and he's gonna score the basketball and rebound and stuff. But I think collectively as a team, I think we did a good job just trying to contain what we need to.
Caleb, Coach mentioned the target on your back all year. Was there a sense of relief that we made it to this game? There wasn't some slip up along the way, because it looked like you guys were playing especially free out there.
Yeah, tonight our whole mission, I told the guys before we went out, let's just have fun. The last 2 games, they were close, they were hard fought, and I felt like we had a little bit of fun, but we didn't match our full potential. And so I told them tonight, let's go out there, let's just have fun, play the right way, and we'll win the game.
For any of you guys, there's obviously a lot of similarity between what Coach is doing here and what Coach Bennett does at Virginia. Do you guys follow at all their program, and do you see similarities in kind of what y'all are doing?
Yeah, I mean, we run the same defensive system. Sometimes when they're on, I'll tune in just to watch. But, you know, for us, it's a great system. It works, and it's shown its work. They won the national championship last year. So for us, it's just about getting better every day, building on the system, and learning the habits.
For any of you guys, Maya was on the court saying that this year it was tougher to get to this point than it was last year because of the expectations that were on this program. Preseason number one, the hype surrounding the program through the 14-0 start. What was it like this year to go through this, have a target on your back, and still achieve a goal that a lot of teams that are in your position don't get the chance to ultimately achieve?
When you have that target on your back, it kind of shows you what you're made of. Like for us, it was adversity throughout the season, but it allowed us to grow and come together as brothers and unite on the court and also challenge ourselves to get better. So therefore, when moments like this happen, like we felt confident and we just know we was going to stick to our game plan and the same thing that we've been doing all season. And it allows you to, you know, propel in situations like this.
Last year you didn't know what to expect beyond winning this game. You've never done it. Now that you know, how does that maybe change the attitude or your mindset or the excitement level for you guys knowing now what you're about to experience?
Yeah, for me it's a little different because we get to go in and the seniors and the guys that were here last year know what it takes to win tournament game. They're hard, and it feels like every single one of them are close. It all comes down to the end of the game. So for us, I think this week and next week, we just got to worry about being ourselves and being everyday dudes like Coach talks about. Work on the little things and know what we have to do in preparation for Sunday on knowing who we're going to play. But then for the younger guys that haven't been there before, I'm just excited for them to get there and have the experience.
Last one for a player.
Do you repeat that focus on having fun since today went more smoothly, I guess, than the first two games of the tournament?
Yeah, I think every game we try to have fun. I think that's the kind of group that we are. We're connected. We love each other. We love when other people are doing good things, and we celebrate other people's success.